3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Oh, let's get ready to suck it!
Welcome to your doom.
Snack bar, Lambeau Field. I was scalded by the cheese of a flaming hot nacho.
You play to win the game.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
It's from a slice of gabagool.
Finish him.
Oh, it is hard goddamn work being this good.
Welcome back to another episode of the Dudecast with your two favorite dudes. Yes, indeed, I am Dom. He is Mark. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back again for another episode.
Good old episode 42. 42?
Yes, indeed, 40 screw.
That's right. 40 Slaw. Coming from the Chop Sports Studios here in Matawan, Jersey, on the Chop Sports Network, the premier streaming network. We are once again freely allowed to do what we want in the studio, because that's what we do now. And the whoa, you're gonna try to take my head off there,
Happens
bird
when you're
lady?
the premier talent around here.
And to my left is the one who's trying to blind me, the bird lady, of course. Good old Jizonk. What's up,
First lady,
dude?
so wavy, lady of the Burgess, it's the bird
Straight
lady.
in for that one. Yeah, you almost blinded me. What's up with that? You trying to get your angles ready?
Yeah,
Blinded
I don't think
by
he really
the
would've
mic.
reached you. I think he would have been safe.
I don't know. It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
I appreciate that beat Easter egg you threw in there, too.
What?
40 slaw.
Oh yeah, classic beat. It's a good one. But no, it's fucking cold out now. Winter's official here. The doldrums are here.
Oh, yeah. Snow's on the way, too, at least by
supposed
me.
to
Yeah,
snow.
definitely by you, Snow. We're gonna get a lot of rain, I think.
I think so.
I think we're gonna get a lot of bullshit.
I hope I luck out as well.
Yeah. But I didn't luck out at first in the beginning of the week. So last Saturday, Cowboys played the Lions.
Yes, they did.
And I was like, you know what I'm going to do?
And the Cowboys got a nice gift.
Oh, yeah, we did. You know what? We've gotten fucked so many times. I'll take a gift here and there. I'll take a gift.
Nice Christmas gift.
We needed it. We needed a nice gift. But I did before the game, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make Mexican corn dip. In the mood, I'm like, oh, yeah. Was in ShopRite. Because my mom's like, I got to go ShopRite anyway. You want to come with me? So me and my mom were just in ShopRite. We're bullshitting. And, like, I look at my phone, and I thought, like, you know when you see, like, headlines, just, like, sports headlines that pop up? I just read one random. I had no, like, out of nowhere, looks out of nowhere, all of a sudden, the Knicks trade R.J. Barrett and quickly to the Raptors for OG. And like, I'm in the middle of shopping. I'm like, what?
Stomach drops.
Dude, I'm like, what? And my mom goes, what? What's the matter? She's like, what's wrong? I was like, are you fucking kidding me? She's like, no, what? She's like, what happened? She's like concerned something really happened. I'm like, the fucking Knicks traded RJ Barrett. She's like, oh, you fucking kidding me? You getting that worked up over the fucking Knicks?
Dramatic scene, of course.
Yeah, in the middle of like aisle 10 in ShopRite. Like, oh my God. And I got to tell you, I'm sitting here for a year, like the last, I don't know, year or so of us doing this show. And I've said probably the whole time since then that the Knicks haven't done anything stupid. Like, it's been a minute since they've done anything super stupid. They've just chugged along, collected these draft picks, haven't done anything super dumb in the last 2 years probably. And they've just been acquiring, guys and draft picks. And it is what it is. And then finally we get Brunson. We show we could do some things. Barrett is somebody who gets better year by year. And, quickly, that's the thing. And when this first happened, like I said, I was about to cry. I was upset, visually fucking shaken. But after, I'd say 2 days, and I watched their first game with Anunoby on New Year's Day, I realized after watching that game that it was a good idea. It was a good move.
You flipped real quick, huh?
Because they played so much better. Like, they played so crisp. They played so open. I'm like, so this guy brings defense and offense, but he's not like the best. He's not like the best offensive player, but he's elite defense. That opens it up for Brunson and fucking Randall to really fucking score. And And what they're saying is true. They're trying to get some more things together, and they're going to try to get Dejounte Murray from the Hawks, which I wanted on the Knicks when he first left the Spurs because he's a young shooting guard. He's not a superstar, but he's going to put 20 points up a night. And you just need somebody else out there to lengthen the bench. So Barrett, it sucks that he's gone. I just buy his rookie cards. He's my guy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Two of my guys, Quickly and fucking Barrett. They were
They
like,
could still be your guys, though.
that's what I'm saying. They're
You know,
still
they can.
I
They
still,
can.
But they're on the Raptors. That's what sucks.
Yeah,
I fucking hate the
I get
Raptors.
it. It sucks when they go to a team that you don't like,
Yeah.
man, or it's a rival team or
Yeah.
something like that. I get it.
Like, I'm going to hold on to the Cards.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You know, like, I wanted to keep, like, I understand, like, after now, like, okay, like, but the thing I didn't like is everybody was throwing around that RJ Barrett's toxic. They kept saying his contract's toxic and he's not good enough. Well, I'm like, he's anything but a toxic player.
No, they never had any problem like that. with him.
Never. He's only going to get better.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing I really wish is we didn't give up quickly. They could have made this happen without
You
quickly.
think so? Yeah.
I would have, honestly, if you would have told me, because we gave him a 2, and we ended up getting back Precious Achua, which is like a really good backup center, backup 4. That I don't. He's fine. He's perfect. But if you would have told me we gave up RJ Barrett, a 2nd-round pick, and a 1st-round pick, and we kept quickly, I'd be way more happy with that. 'Cause I think quickly he's just scratching the surface of what he could be. Think about James Harden when he came into the league. He was a bench player, perennial 6th man of the year.
Yep,
That's easily what's happening with quickly right now.
Definitely.
So, like, I just wish we can get rid of him for what we got, but I don't think I was giving Anunoby nearly the credit I should have been giving him.
So, to your point, then, have the Knicks have done anything stupid lately?
No, I don't think
Have they done anything stupid lately?
If you would have asked me,
let's go full circle.
If you would have asked me Saturday night, I would have said, "What the fuck is wrong with
I told him to calm
Leon
down.
Rose?"
I said,
like,
let it marinate.
I would have been. I was hurt. I was hurt. I'm like, no way.
And I know that feeling you were talking about too. It's like, you know, regardless of where you are, if you're out in public somewhere, home, when you get like that notification, it's your team. You see trade or release, it's instant
Injury,
stomach,
like
instant stomach ache. Like, oh my god, what
Like
happened?
you knew someone got hurt, or like football training camp. You see torn ACL. You're like, like it's a panic. And that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter where you are. It hits you like it would hit you anywhere else. You're like, public, home, doesn't matter. It's the same.
Other breaking type news, moving the sport over to football, though, real quick.
Yes.
Couple things NFL related. One related to the Panthers and their owner, David Tepper.
What a pussy.
As everybody knows, if you watch the NFL, Panthers just have been a complete dumpster fire since this guy's pretty much has taken over the
100%.
franchise. You think about like Matt Rule, you think about the Frank Reich debacle, like Bryce Young looks like he's going to be a bust, man. I mean,
I called it. Mel called it.
Mel Diaper called it. So, I mean, if you're a Panthers fan, you're probably not loving this guy already.
No.
And then he gets into an altercation during a game with a fan who's going Looney Tunes. And
but I didn't see the fan. I didn't see the fan beforehand. Like, I didn't see the fan do anything beforehand.
I saw him spazzing out after the fact of what happened.
Yeah. So I don't know if he was like yelling something
was he
up.
Provoked or was he provoking
but
Tepper?
I don't think so. From like the way from how far away they were sitting.
Yeah.
I feel like no. It's probably no.
All we see is this guy, the owner of the Panthers, toss a drink at a Jaguars fan.
Yeah, at a fan in the stadium.
You know, not a Panthers fan, an opposing team, but regardless, I mean, come on, how low are you going to go? You're an owner of an NFL franchise and a millionaire,
billionaire,
a million times over,
billionaire.
I mean, and this is the way that you're going to act.
Well, this guy's got a track record, I think.
Like, I assume he's being heckled by the fan. Like, I'm sure
I assume that
there's something that provoked this, right? Like, I get it, but like, you have the ultimate insult, like. Not even like you don't have to. There doesn't have to be rebuttal. You are a rich franchise owner of an NFL team. Why do you have to engage with a fan of an opposing team?
So this says that the fan appeared to be heckling him, and he was seen standing on his chair to say something toward the suite. So he probably
was. He was probably but still.
But still, you have to be professional.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just pick up a drink and throw it at somebody.
But the sad thing is, what's going to happen to him? He's going to get fined by the league.
He did,
and I think it was the equivalent of $1.77.
$300,000.
Yeah, which is the equivalent to him to like $1.35 for us.
Is it really? That's disgusting.
That's what they said it was. It was something like that. Like, that's how much money he makes. Like I said, like, for you to throw a drink on somebody, that's the most pencil neck pussy bullshit ever. Like, if you're gonna throw the drink on him, at least go there and stand back in his face.
Yeah.
Like, don't run away like the fucking bitch you are. Like, that's the most bitch made shit there is.
And they're getting blown out too.
Yeah,
like,
of course, because your team sucks.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're
Yeah.
doing. You're some hedge fund pussy loser who doesn't even know shit about football, guaranteed. And he just got into buying an NFL team because it was the cool thing for all the other hedge fund dorks to do.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to buy professional sports teams.
Look at him too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at him.
Looks like a fucking
He has
weasel.
and I think he has a track record of Weasley bullshit.
yeah, he does not have a likable face.
He has
at
a very
all.
Dan Schneider like aura.
Just has like that like stern prick.
Yeah, fucking douchebag, fat fucking yeah. Should I get canceled for saying nowadays?
I say it.
But no, this guy, David fucking Tepper, like he's got a temper. He's got a fucking temper. David Tepper.
David Tepper has a temper.
Yeah, Temper has a temper. What a fucking baby. Like, I'm going to throw my drink on you, and then I'm going to take off because my team is garbage.
Yeah,
like
then
I said,
dips, turns around and goes home.
Yeah, like I said, he bought an NFL team, knows absolutely nothing about football, and he's like, oh, what I'll do is I'll just spend a ton of money on fucking guys I've never heard of, and I'll bring him in. Oh, yeah, Frank Reich, that sounds good. He had a good year. Oh, wait, no, I can't. He's terrible. I bet you if Frank Reich stayed there another 2 years and you give him a real quarterback, forget about it.
Yeah, Frank Reich isn't a bad head
Yeah,
coach.
he's not a bad head coach. He was in a bad situation.
Yeah.
You know what? Frank Reich's living it up right now because he's getting
getting
paid.
paid, right?
He's
Yeah.
getting paid. And he's still getting paid from the Colts.
Yeah.
So he's getting 2 paychecks, sit around and do Dick Diddley. I wouldn't fucking take a job either if anybody asks me.
Yep. Yep. So
I'm good.
If there was a pencil neck pussy segment that we had,
Or an award.
yeah,
to
or
give
an
out.
award, yeah.
The big bitch award of the week goes to fucking David Tepper because he's a fucking jerk off loser. And like I said, the NFL is gonna fucking fine him.
300 grand. That's
Yeah,
it.
300 grand, and that's an equivalent to a
joke.
spit in the bucket to him. It's a joke. He needs to be fucking like really taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it took him forever to get rid of Schneider, but this dude's got a track record already. I bet you if you look up some other shit, he's had to have another altercation before this.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain of it.
Yeah, I don't know his track record, but as far as
And
an
he's only on the
NFL franchise
team.
owner, no bueno.
He's only on the team for how long? Maybe
a few
Since
years.
May 2018.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like and since he's taken over, complete dumpster
Oh,
fire.
yeah.
Yes, May 2018.
Dumpster
Yeah.
fucking fire, dude.
So I don't know. I don't know what type of compensation this guy's gonna get from
He
it.
better
or,
get something. I'd get something.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I'd sue the dog shit out of him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, you threw a drink at me, you fucking asshole."
Would you feel like a bitch though, suing someone over
Not
someone
him.
throwing a drink at you?
Not a billionaire.
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
not at all.
No.
Like a normal everyday guy,
Yeah.
like if a guy at a bar and me were like having a
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
I wouldn't sue him because what am I gonna take?
Yeah.
Right.
What am I gonna
Right.
get? If I sue a billionaire who's like gonna settle with me out of court because he just doesn't want the fucking hassle,
And his ass ain't gonna feel it
and he doesn't-
anyway.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
he
how much
doesn't
is it
want.
possibly
Yeah.
gonna be
Oh, I'll settle with you out of court
for
for
like a couple $100,000?
I'm about
maybe?
to say for like $400,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks. Or you take me to court for $1 million.
Yeah. Thanks for the drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. And yeah, I'd say that to him after I collected. After the judge awarded you, all right, we award you $450,000, Mr. Jameson. Yeah, thanks for the drink, Tepper. You fucking jerk off.
Mic drop.
Yeah, thanks for the drink. It's a good
Fuck
one.
you.
That is a good one.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, cruising along.
Temper has a temper.
He is a pencil neck.
Temper has a temper.
Uh-huh.
What do we
More
got
news
next
in the NFL
What do we have
world.
on the docket?
Aaron
folks?
Rodgers,
What about Aaron Rodgers?
my guy, my quarterback,
You
who's
talking
going to
about
lead
9/11 again?
who's going to lead the New York Jets to the promised land. And next season,
Yeah, we'll see.
this
we'll
year,
see.
next season, a feuding with late night host Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh well, Jimmy Kimmel was on Epstein Island, so,
So
it doesn't matter.
This is
doesn't matter
what
what
it
he
is
said.
all about.
Yes.
And what everybody's talking about right now is that Band-Aid getting peeled off
But the problem is
of that old dusty list.
that the problem is that judge, that fucking oh yeah, he's gonna be dead in like a week.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's gonna
kill himself.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Yeah,
suicide
exactly.
by gunshot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
Yeah.
So that, and then they gave these guys opportunities prior to appeal, being, so when they come out, it's going to say John Doe, Jane Doe, John Doe, Jane Doe. Because all these people who like heard it, like But you know, there's a couple people somewhere like living their rich fucking life, like just going about their shit, just being rich, being pieces of shit to people, and then all of a sudden it comes out that, oh yeah, we're gonna release this list. There has to be a couple that went, oh
Yeah.
oh
Definitely
shit.
a shit my pants moment.
My little fucking fantasy land is about to be torn up the fuck side down.
I'm just waiting to see.
I already know. You already know.
Yeah.
Like I want to say they're like, oh well, Aaron Rodgers. They said like he kind of made it seem like Kimmel was on the list or whatever.
Yeah.
Like make it just.
So that's where
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, and now apparently Kimmel's gonna fucking sue him
For defamation.
Yeah, all that bullshit. And now
Look at Kimmel all of a sudden giving a fuck.
Kimmel's
right?
saying, for the record, I've not met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, nor will you find my name on any list.
Yeah, sure. All right, John Doe.
So yeah, we shall see. But yeah, so regardless, Aaron Rodgers, as you know, people know he's been kind of outlandish with what he believes in and all that, whether it's with the ayahuasca, the darkness retreats,
Conspiracy theories, like
conspiracy theories.
The whole COVID thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
The guy's not an idiot.
I ain't
Do
mad
your
at it.
research.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy he's my quarterback and he's
Legit.
talks like this, man.
But this is funny to me that Jimmy Kimmel now, he's really suing him for defamation, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is the same guy that went and made fun of who was that basketball player? Charles Barkley, where when he used to do like skits on the Man Show and he'd be like, I'm Charles Barkley, and act like a real fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Like, you don't think Charles Barkley, whoever these people, like, could sue you for defamation? Like, all of a sudden it's so, like I could do it to you, but I can fucking tear this person apart. Normally, he was on a show called The Man Show, and all he did was disrespect people.
Oh my God, yeah, you can't have that show nowadays.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Hell no. But even
Canceled
then,
right away.
Kimmel was the host.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like, he was disrespecting people, disrespecting women,
Yeah.
like, and
I
when
mean, not maybe the fairest comparison,
Wasn't
though.
like Adam Carolla?
Yeah.
on that too?
Yeah.
I remember that show.
Yeah.
my screen name.
For life.
Yeah.
Man
The
Show
Man
86.
Damn right.
But I mean, I don't think that's a fair comparison, though. Like, that's
No,
not
but
apples to apples.
It's not apples to apples, but it's still the same guy all of a sudden not okay with someone.
Well, claiming that he's a pedophile. I think that's
It's
a
probably
little,
different.
That's a little different.
It is different.
He's fighting for his reputation there, man.
Yeah, but
So-
you also, it's like, yeah, I get it, but you're on the list. I know you're on the
You know
list.
why
Like, I
their
know you're
fight-
on the
You
just
fucking
made the
list.
list.
You made the list.
You
He's
know
on
where
the
their
list.
fight started?
I'll probably on McAfee, right?
Because it says back in March, Rogers suggested that information regarding UFOs was released as a distraction from the Epstein
see?
client list,
Ah.
and then Kimmel
A-Rod
made fun
knows.
of him
Oh,
for saying
right.
that.
All right, so he's just getting back at him. Mm-hmm. Take the joke, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's
is
another
that a
thing.
pussy move?
That's a huge pussy move. But that's another thing, though. Like, okay, like, even just... It, like we were saying before, it's not an apples and apples comparison.
Yeah.
But like his whole career has been built off making fun of people.
Sure, he's a
too.
comedian.
Yeah, that's like what comedian. Oh, it's like an unwritten rule that no matter what the joke is, you're not going to be offended by it for the most part. You know.
Right.
So you're offended by someone calling you pedophile. Yeah, I get that. But if he's doing it to you almost as a joking manner, as him getting back at you for you making a dig at him, you got to see that he's just coming back at you with a roast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just part of the roast. You know, motherfuckers can imply what they want, like, you know, all these roasts of all these celebrities, and it's fine. Like, you know, at times they called fucking Bob Saget a pedophile during his roast.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, though.
What did he say to begin with? Oh, he said there's a lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, really hoping that doesn't come out, talking about the list.
Yeah, yeah. So whether he said it, you know, kind of tongue in
He
cheek
didn't actually
or
say he was on the list.
Carl Malone, that's who it was, who he used to
I
make
was making
fun
fun of, not Barkley.
Like, I'm talking like, made him sound like he was a
Neanderthal.
gorilla. Yes,
Yeah.
like, dude, you're like, he did blackface.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Jeez.
he did blackface.
Yeah.
You know, like, went on TV and did that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Blackface, dude.
He did it on camera. Like, craziness. But Jimmy Kimmel sucks anyway. He's like, his late night show, like, out of all the late night shows, probably the lamest. Probably the lamest. Remember, like, when late night TV was the shit?
No, yeah. like I don't remember.
It was right
an
before
era.
our era, like the 80s. It was huge.
Exactly. I was gonna say I don't remember an era like growing up, like as a kid, really, where like I was into a specific late night TV show. Whereas like our parents and things like that, like
my
swore
Aunt Mary
by
was
late night
obsessed
I
TV.
just
with
like TGIF.
Yeah, like
But
that
I'm
was
talking
our
about, like,
shit.
you know,
Yeah.
talk shows and shit like that.
Like my Aunt Mary was obsessed with David Letterman.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's crazy? She still has some crazy like late night David Letterman memorabilia that's probably worth bread.
Interesting.
Like
That might
she
be.
has like a hoodie from the show, like she had went and gone, like got like a hoodie there. And then we always used to get her the David Letterman top 10 books. Like she was obsessed with those. But yeah, dude, like Letterman was running wild in our house.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, they had Letterman.
What about
fucking Leno?
Yeah.
And there was like, who was right before
I feel
them?
like Leno was all right for a while.
Yeah, like who was before that though? Like that was like that's like the big.
There's a
thing.
lot.
Like,
Yeah.
Now there's a lot.
Yeah.
Like there's been legendary ones. Like who was the dude with the white hair?
Yeah. Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson. Yeah, that was like the big, the
Yeah, oh,
first
yeah.
big.
The OG of late
of
night
like
TV.
that's it. And then like that started that whole trend of like the midnight shows and shit.
Yeah.
Like I like kind of like Fallon.
Yeah.
I don't hate Fallon. Like I said, Jimmy Kimmel's the lamest of them all.
Like the old school. Like,
Conan used to be back in the day, late night.
yeah. Dude, think about it, like there were like old school like variety shows. Man.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's what's
man.
cool about
Yeah.
it. Because you have interviews, you'll have like artist
Acts.
report,
Yeah.
you'll have like comedy shit. Like those, like they're very entertaining
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
They're almost like like kind of like we do, just in a bigger setting.
Yeah. No, that's what I want the Dudecast essentially be.
Man, imagine that.
Just like a idiot variety show.
Imagine that.
Look at my dick. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Have a fucking band playing that. Like a real band. Like that dude from The Roots playing drums.
Yeah.
It's a dildo in his hair.
Yeah. It's fucking eggplants and hot dogs all over the place.
Stupid shit.
Idiocy.
It's gonna look like Wienerville in there.
All right, so let's switch gears now. Get into some weird news to kick off the new year.
Oh yeah. Well, it is 2024. It's the first episode of the new year.
It is, man.
Happy New Year.
2024, dude.
Doesn't that sound so futuristic?
I say I remember when like the 2000s was weird,
Yeah.
then the 2010s was weird, then
2024 sounds actually like a fucking
future
in
style.
the year 2024.
Yeah.
When was Judgment Day? 2027?
No.
It's coming up.
Well, no, the real Judgment Day was
T2?
no, it was August 27th, 2015.
2015.
I think. Check.
In Terminator?
Yeah.
Well, 97. It was
T2.
8/27/97.
97, yeah.
August 29th, 1997.
7. Yeah, I knew it. Peg's birthday.
That's right. Classic.
Yeah. We made a song 8/29/97. That's
Yep.
T2
That's
TTS.
Jesus Christ.
I actually saw something today that was really creepy about it made me think of like Skynet.
Mm-hmm.
It was how the AI something in your house, the Wi-Fi learned some type of AI, so it was like some type of camera with like an eye lens, right? Kind of like like the Wi-Fi turns into a lens, and what it did was like it bounced around the room
And locates where you are.
and locates people. It locates like people, like a camera, like an infrared camera.
I saw that.
Fucking
I
creepy,
thought two
dude.
things about that. Like, that could be really good if there's a fire
Yeah.
and you're trying to find the people in the building to get them out. Also, it could be really bad because someone can stalk the fuck out
Yeah,
of you and know
that could get into the
exactly
wrong
where
hands.
you are in your
Oh
house.
yeah, I actually think
So-
I have that video right on fucking tap because it's short.
While you get that up, I'm gonna go ahead and get into these. So we have 10. I found this article of the weirdest stories of 2023. So what I'd like to do is I'm not gonna go through all 10 because we gotta get to break. But I'm gonna read the headlines of all 10, and you guys let me know which one you want to do.
Okay, sounds good. And I found the video so I could play it real quick because it's only a couple seconds.
What is it a video of?
That guy we were just talking about with the things reading the AI
how it
reading the
works?
fucking This dude's like yeah.
Looking at a space with people in it. That's sort of like coming in from one eye. The other eye is the radio signals, so sonar from the Wi-Fi router. And they just learn to predict, like, this is where the human beings are. Then they took away the camera. So all the AI had was the language of radio signals bouncing around a room. And this is what they're able to reconstruct. Real-time 3D pose estimation, right? So
It
suddenly
says on there,
AI
oh
has
shit,
turned
we are so going
every
to be
Wi-Fi
tracked.
router into a camera that can work in the dark, specially tuned for tracking living beings.
Wow.
Camera in the
AI, Skynet,
Wow.
see ya.
Yeah. I mean,
Skynet.
You got to think about like cyber attacks and shit like that.
They
too,
can see right
man.
into your house
That's,
Yeah.
through your router.
yeah.
AI's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's then that's the deal. That's the thing with it, man. Is like as helpful and revolutionary as it could be, and help with future development of the world.
Yeah.
Like it's equally as dangerous, if not
Oh,
more
yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. Okay, here we go.
These stories are crazy too.
So number 10, we could look into, quote, we don't know where they came from, who made them, or how they operate. And that quote was from Senator Gillibrand regarding UFOs. I believe that someone or something flies around Waukegan, Illinois. Is that it? Waukegan?
Waukegan. Looks like that.
Wow.
Number 8, witness reports group sighting of large man with wings that were wider than a car in Chicago's little village.
Interesting.
That one's really intriguing
Yes.
me.
Yeah,
I think that might be the leader.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
definitely the leader.
Number 7, women report sighting of 7-foot humanoid with veiny bat-like wings, also in Chicago.
Oh, so
Chicago's
these are
hot.
kind of similar.
Might be the same thing.
Yeah.
This one's definitely different. Number 6, a chupacabra blamed for livestock deaths filmed running through a field in Bolivia.
A chupacabra.
Number 5, a trail cam photo of hairy humanoid reportedly taken in Pierce County, Washington.
Bigfoot.
Those are always creepy.
Number 4, multiple witnesses reported camouflage creature straight from the movie Predator in Chicago. So is there a Bigfoot
Damn, what
in
the
Chicago?
This sounds like there's a
It's not over
fucking.
yet. Number
Sounds like
3.
a fucking monster war.
Anonymous Chicago firefighter
What?
reports a sighting of a red-eyed winged Batman at O'Hare International.
So there are definitely people with wings in Chicago.
Yeah,
right
someone.
now, it
Yeah, there's
sounds
like some vampire shit going on over
Number
there.
2, tourist photographs long shadow moving underwater in Loch Ness.
I'm still waiting for the day for them to find a lot.
No, I'm a big fan of Nessie.
My mom knows Nessie personally. She had a run in with Nessie.
And the last one, a huge black mass that was roughly the size of double-decker bus,
Damn.
reportedly seen in Loch Ness. So, what are we thinking? Are we interested in the Chicago region?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to know what's going on in
interested in the
Chi-Town.
Chicago region.
Chirac, I need to figure out
which
what's happening
headline
there.
do you like? Which one should we
I think
dive
the first
into?
one with the man
Yeah,
with the
let's
big
go with
wings
the
or
first
whatever.
one.
All right, so we're gonna dive into. Let's see.
Because I have a feeling
Witness
that they might have
reports
seen the
group
same
sighting
thing.
of large man with wings that were wider than a car.
Now, where is Chicago's little village?
Let's see.
It's probably a suburb or like a little part of the city. But I bet you like that fucking fireman seen the same thing. You know? I bet you it's the same thing,
3
whatever
of
it
them
is.
were about people with wings.
Yeah.
Wow, this looks like Mothman. I'm looking at this
Yeah.
one painting, or
Oh, yeah.
That's almost the
depiction of
same
it.
as a red-eyed person with wings.
or the Jersey Devil.
Yeah. But I'm saying if that guy saw the Chicago O'Hare,
Yeah.
maybe it's the same
Oh,
thing
so
as
here's
these
the
two
story.
stories.
The guy tells the story.
So what are they saying there?
Oh, wow, it's long. All right, let's see.
Cliff notes. Cliff notes.
Cliff notes. I was just hanging out with friends in an alley.
That's normal.
We used the alley as a parking lot to skateboard, hang around. There were
never mind
5 of
that.
us, and we saw this thing staying on top of the flea market across the parking lot. It looked like a large man, but he had wings that were wider than a car. It was watching us and had very bright eyes that looked like taillights of a car. It stood there making these chirping noises that we could clearly hear even from across the parking lot. Stood there for about a minute watching us. Made us feel like we were in danger, and it was after us. It then shot straight into the air, flew over us. The entire time, it kept watching us as it flew over. My friend wanted to run, but we told him to stay still or it might chase us, and we'd lead it to where we lived.
So apparently, this report aligns with a string of Mothman sightings within a few 100-mile radius surrounding Lake Michigan. Yeah, I don't know much about the Mothman. Do you?
Not huge on the Mothman story, but I know about it.
I don't know the lore too well.
Oh yeah, like apparently that's what what are those movies about?
The Mothman prophecies?
Yeah, that would make sense.
So it says the sighting took place between 11 and 11:30 p.m.
No, wrong turn.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever those are.
It was a clear night, not that cold, and it was a moonlit night, so the moon was out.
Big moon over the Lake
So
Michigan.
they're not talking Bigfoot here. They're talking a Mothman-like creature.
But yeah, that's just as creepy.
Yeah.
If not creepier.
Yeah.
Pitch black, humanoid-shaped entity. They guessed it was at least 7 feet tall, but unsure, and had enormous wings.
Have you guys ever seen like anything like that, like
That-
monstrous?
No, I've never seen anything like
No,
that.
I've never have.
No,
No,
I
nothing
mean,
like that.
paranormal stuff, like
Yeah.
ghost stuff. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, nothing cryptoid like I've never seen anything crazy like
Nah.
that. Like I saw a bird one time that I thought was like, it's a really big fucking bird.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's a pterodactyl. How big that fucking thing is. I mean, like, dude, it was really, really big.
I still hold on to the belief that like there's still some type of like Jurassic.
I think there's like
dinosaur
I legitimately
species
think
out
there's
there.
like dragons. Like I've seen
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
where like the
I
little
wish there
small
were
shits. I'm like I think there probably were real big ones because I seen like the ones that are like legit small. Like that's a real dragon
Yeah.
right there.
And
it was
dude-
flying like.
When I see the Loch Ness shit too, like all those videos think about like throughout time, how many Loch Ness
Yeah.
videos we've seen, like that could be prehistoric style, like
Yeah,
beast.
why
yeah,
not?
yeah.
Dude, my mom's got a great Loch Ness story. She went up, like her, my dad, and my dad's friend Jack and Michelle. They went up to Lake Champlain, and they were like up there. My mom and her friend Michelle, they were on like an air mattress floating out in fucking Champlain. And she's like, we started floating pretty far out there, and then it got to like a spot where it was like all dead fish.
Oh shit!
And my mom was like, she's like, there's a ton of dead fish. It was gross. And she said, like, right out in the distance, you could see it. You just saw this, like maybe 30, 40 yards away. Mom's like, I saw something lift its head out of the water, like come out. Like, she's like, it came out like this long. Like it lifted its head out the water, came up like this. Looked like this, and then went right back down. And she said, we need to get the fuck back on land right fucking now. And she
would
still
love it.
tells me to this day, like
Still
she-
creeped out by
Yeah,
it?
she's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that was,
Yeah.
but that was. She's like, it was enormous, whatever it was. And she's like, we all got a real weird feeling, like,
And there you have
nasty,
it.
baby.
Yeah, man.
I'm clicking on these other ones about like the Mothman, and all of the drawings basically are the same.
What? The
Yeah.
fuck?
Like a 7 foot.
But, like, I've never
black
heard of
creature
it
with wings.
In like Chicago, I always heard Mothman like a lot of like I don't know, I guess Georgia, like the southern region.
Georgia?
You know, like I figure that is like a New Orleans thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never
Vampires
like.
are in New Orleans.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that underworld shit, dude. Like, you'd be crazy. Like, you'd be surprised what's really happening. Like,
Well, we don't know
behind the
everything,
scenes.
that's for sure.
Damn
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Nothing surprises me. Like, if someone's like, "Oh, vampire's legit,"
Nothing
all right.
surprises me at all.
So here's one thing that a lot of people thought was legit many moons ago.
What?
Kids that might be watching the podcast might not remember this. They might not have been alive. But the Y2K mania hysteria.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
100%.
When the world's gonna end.
Yes.
Dude,
So,
no one had a
All
clue.
technology was
No one
gonna
had a clue.
die.
Oh yeah, everybody just thought that it was gonna shut off, and that was it.
that
We
was
were
it.
fucked.
And the reason I bring this up is because for our trailer trash,
Ooh.
and we're heading to break, we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
Joey Blue Reviews.
Okay.
He's going old school. You guys will see.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, new approach for the new year. He said he's going with the classics to start off the
I guess
new
that
year.
is a classic.
Yeah, so
I
you'll
didn't
see
see it.
that. But yeah, trailer trash. So there's an HBO documentary called Time Bomb Y2K that revisits all the Y2K hysteria. So yeah, man, like if you weren't around during this time, like it was a
It
thing.
was a little crazy.
It was a lot of crazy.
There was people who definitely thought it was like, all right, well, it's gonna be World War III. Like no,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They thought like the militias, like they really thought like it's
there
going
were
down.
yeah, the survivalists that were like
Oh, yeah.
hunkering down, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, people thought that like the internet was gonna
Everything
you
was
know,
just gonna shut off. We're not gonna have
I
power.
remember like it turning midnight and me being like, okay,
Are we done? Is this
yeah.
it?
All right, I think everything's still
You
good.
know what's crazy? I was at a wedding when that happened.
Were you?
My fucking Aunt Marge got married to this guy Don on New Year's Eve, and it was New Year's Eve 2000.
Wow.
Yeah. So like I don't even like it wasn't like I don't remember like I remember all the hysteria beforehand, but like at the wedding I wasn't thinking about it. Like
I watched the trailer and it definitely gave me some flashbacks.
Yeah.
So whether like you are a 90s kid or like early 2000s and you want that dose of nostalgia, like this will definitely give it to you. Or if like you're a younger head and you don't know too much about it, like watch it. It'll be good to be informed about it. So
good old Y2K.
Let's go to break now. We got the Joey Blue reviews. We got the trailer. Trish, how you doing?
That's right.
And after the break, we got some other stuff. So stick around, folks.
Stick around, will you?
What's up, Dudecast? It's your boy Joey Blue back with another review. I wanted to kick the new year off a little bit different. Everybody knows me as the horror guy, but I like more than just horror. And so the next few weeks, I think I'm going to highlight some films that are some of my favorite films. Some of the films are the greatest of all time, in my opinion. And yeah, just show a little bit more of myself and my movie taste rather than just giving you horror. So this week I'm gonna review 1942, I believe, Casablanca. Amazing film. If you've never seen this film, you probably heard of it. You definitely heard of it. And if you've never seen it, give it a chance. It's a great story about love, romance. It has charm. Basically, Humphrey Bogart owns this nightclub, and this girl from his past comes in with this other man, and basically, a bunch of people are trying to run away from Nazis. And yeah, Claude Rains is in this. Every time I watch it, his performance gets better and better. He's just clipping quips and whips, everything. Like, some of the lines are amazing. He's like, I'm shocked. There's gambling in here. And then a guy comes over to him and basically says, here's your winnings. And he's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a phenomenal film. If you've heard about it, you've probably heard how great it is. Joey Blue right now is telling you, yes, this is a movie that you need to check out. I first watched it when I was about 20, 21. Put it on. It was on Turner Classic Movies, and it just spoke to me, and it hit. And as the years go on, I continue to watch it, and it's such a magnificent film, such a great cast, such a cool story. Honestly, go check this out, please. Do yourself a favor. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Clearly, one of my favorite movies of all time. Joe Blue says, check it out.
I think a millennia from now, people are going to look back and say, wow, the late 20th century was really a great time to be alive on this planet.
Y2K. What does it mean?
Using 2 digits rather than 4 made good economic sense.
But when workers advanced clocks to the year 2000,
the world could melt down. Our systems are broken.
We've got a problem with a couple of digits.
This has to be solved.
It's almost like a black hole. The closer you get to it, the more it speeds up.
Personal computers are the least of it.
It's the economies of the countries that are interconnected.
This is clearly one of the most complex challenges in history.
I pray that people don't panic.
I feel like our days could be numbered. It's a paranoid and pathological time. Lots of weird stuff happens.
There are people who are deliberately predicting the very worst.
Militia groups worry that the U.S. government could grab more power.
First, the lights will go out in Asia.
I'm concerned about terrorism.
Chaos and confusion.
Everything's gonna collapse.
There is nothing I want more right now than for the entire world to explode.
And we're back for the second half of the Dudecast. Still Dom, still Mark.
Still Bird, lady.
I like that little relay there. Nice. You guys ready to feel old?
Sure.
Yeah, by the way, Casablanca, huh?
Joe, what are you doing?
Interesting choice.
Yeah, interesting choice to say the least.
No, I don't hate it. I
don't
actually
hate it,
I
but
like the diversity.
Yeah.
You know?
Some of those movies I'm just like, I don't get it.
What year? Like 1942 or something?
Yeah, like there's
like
just
that?
movies out there that are like, oh, these are all times classics. I just don't get it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
I'm
don't
not
get
good
it.
with the classics. I'm the first one to admit.
Like the original classics.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like anything pre-car, you're fucking guy.
1943.
Yeah. Damn, I was close.
Yeah. Like I like movies about shit like from back in the day, like if they're movies, but movies that were made back in the day about that, like, nope.
Guys, are you ready to feel old?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Why not? Because
You said these things are only-
the humbling birth year scroll wasn't enough.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
I have a list from BuzzFeed that's like pop culture related things that happened 10 years ago already.
Well, 10 isn't bad because 10 is still technically in the 2000s.
Yeah,
so.
but you won't believe how like these things were 10 years already.
Yeah.
It just
You feel
goes
like
to
it's
show
yesterday.
how fast time
Yeah.
absolutely flies, dude. It's insane. So
It's that stupid glitch in the paradox.
OG Guardians of the Galaxy.
The original?
Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista, Vin
Yeah.
Diesel.
The original is 10 years
10
old.
years
already?
old.
Holy shit.
Told you.
They did make 3. So, and the third one just came out not too long ago. So I guess they gapped them pretty decently. But 10 years, jeez.
Hunger Games, Mockingjay, and Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
That's actually a good movie. Deals with a lot of cool conspiracy theory shit.
10 years. How about this one? Snapchat.
Yeah,
dropped 10 years ago.
Yeah, I did not think Snapchat was 10 years old.
I don't
But
have
guess
Snapchat. But yeah, I get
makes
it.
sense.
I had a very short run with
Yeah.
Snapchat. Didn't get it. I don't know.
I just never jumped on
Didn't
the
get it.
wagon.
Facebook.
It's got to be older than 10 years. I feel like it's got to be, because I had Facebook in 2009.
Let's see.
Older than 10 years, I think. But it says Facebook was the most popular app
10 years ago?
10 years ago.
Okay, got
It's
it.
still not. I mean, I'd imagine it probably still is.
Facebook
And
is the most
Snapchat
popular.
was one of the most popular apps. What was it? What were they saying on number 3? Snapchat was one of the most popular apps around that year. 40% of 18-year-olds in the U.S. were using it multiple times a day.
Yeah, and then it says,
Okay.
well, Facebook was the most popular app.
There we go. And then, Pharrell had Happy come out.
That song started to get on my
Happy.
nerves after a while.
That's one of them songs where you're like, yeah, exactly. It's like, all right.
All right,
I've
I'm
had,
happy. Shut the fuck up now.
Enough, Pharrell.
And then the longevity of that commercial, too, because then it was in commercials, it
Yeah.
was in movies, it was on the radio, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It was everywhere. So 10 years, Pharrell, Happy. He also had the most questionable hats. Yes. Remember that stupid big hat that he had?
Kind of like that hat.
What else? What else?
Jada Pinkett Smith looks crazy now.
Game
you
of
talk about people.
Thrones.
That was 10
Joffrey
years?
was killed off of Game of Thrones 10 years ago.
I don't watch Game
See,
of Thrones, so I don't know.
Neither have I.
None
No
of us
clue.
were really into Game of Thrones like
Yeah.
that. During COVID, I watched like a few seasons. And then
Got into it a little.
then I gave up.
Never a fan. Nah, I never tried it.
I tried like a couple episodes. Nope.
I can't even say a fan or not. Like I've never tried. Because there's some shows I just know I'm not.
I'm not gonna
be
like.
into.
Yeah, I tried
Simple as
it.
that.
I tried it. I didn't
Like
like
this
it.
next one, I don't remember this show.
What, True Detective?
Yeah.
True Detective. The first season was good.
Yeah.
Dark.
10 years ago. That's
I
crazy
believe
to
it.
me.
I believe
I
it
don't even
because
remember True Detective.
Yeah.
Woody
The fir-
Harrelson and fucking.
And what was the second one?
Method.
Who was in the second one? I feel like that one was decent too.
The third one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like
I forget.
Is that your boy Aziz Ansari?
No, definitely ain't his ass.
Who's that?
Yeah, it does look like Aziz.
That ain't
I think it
Aziz.
is, Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what.
I
the-
mean, that does look like Aziz, but that's not True Detective.
Yeah. Bruno Mars and Red Hot Chili Peppers performed at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Shit, that was a.
That was a good one.
Was that the controversial one where he had his face wrapped up or something like that?
Who, Bruno?
No, I'm thinking of the future. Actually, Never mind.
No, nobody looks wrapped up.
No, that was like the last great halftime
Oh,
performance.
Bruno
man.
Mars.
Bruno
Yeah.
fucking
Because
ripped it
Bruno
up.
Mars knows how to make songs.
Chili Peppers are the Chili Peppers,
Yeah.
so it's like
Bruno Mars knows how to make songs.
that
That's
was
why.
a good recipe right there.
was a
Ellen's
hit
generous
machine.
host of the Oscars. Don't care.
Oh, I think she had an outburst or something. I think there was like a thing behind that.
Was there?
Maybe. I feel like there might have been.
I don't know.
John Travolta said the wrong name. Look at the next one.
Mm-hmm.
He called her. Who is this? He introduced Indina Menzel as Adele Dazeem.
Stupid ass.
Uh-huh.
Imagine being up there like having to do that and panicking because you don't know the name.
Oh man!
Imagine not like looking
how
at
am
a
I gonna
name.
play this off?
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna say? I don't know how to
think I would-
pronounce this.
Like, prep yourself. Like, all right, who were the nominees? Let
yeah.
me make sure I can say every nominee's name correctly
Yeah.
so I'm ready for whichever one.
True.
wins.
Taylor Swift dropped 1989.
I must really be old because I don't even know about this shit.
She accused Katy Perry of trying to sabotage her that year.
Really?
Apparently.
Uber Eats launched.
Damn,
year.
that's crazy.
That's wild. That makes me feel a little old. Uber Eats is 10 years old. Like
Yeah,
food delivery, like apps.
that means another 10 years and be like, weed deliveries that old
I
already?
remember the
Yeah.
ice bucket challenge. Do you
Yeah,
remember
That was 10
ALS.
years old too.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ice
Oh my
bucket
God,
challenge,
I
that was
remember
huge.
that.
Everybody was doing that. Except me, I thought that was stupid.
I didn't do it either
Yeah.
because everybody was doing it.
Yeah, I don't like the
I'm
trend.
like, yeah, it's for a
shit.
good cause, I'm sure, but yeah, no.
ALS,
Damn the man.
ALS terrifies me. Actually,
Yeah.
that's the one. That's one of those diseases that, like, I'm literally scared that I'll wake up at one day. Like, well, sometimes when my back hurts enough, I'm like, am I getting ALS?
Get nervous.
Yeah.
I read this article about this girl that had some type of neurological disease that she had a headache and she went to sleep and woke up with a whole different accent.
Well, yeah. We
She had
went
Chinese
over
accent.
that. We went over that on the show before you were on this show. We went over that. She woke up. She said, "I don't know. I'm very, very, very confused."
Makes no sense,
Yeah.
dude.
Full blown Chinese lady too.
The Kermit the Frog meme when he was sipping
Oh,
the tea.
yes.
tea?
He sipped
Yeah.
the tea for everything.
That was a big one.
Yeah. Memes in general were probably getting big at that point in time.
Oh, yeah.
There were tons of covers of Let It Go on YouTube.
Oh,
I
God.
couldn't take.
Oh.
After a while, I was so done. Oh, people thirsted over the sexy felon. I remember him.
Oh, that dude.
Let's see, any other more notable ones? Nicki Minaj released Anaconda.
My Anaconda.
Apple released iPhone 6. So 10 years
That's
ago.
the one Mark's still on.
Yeah, I swear to God, I just got rid of that, dude. I just got rid of that. I just got rid of that one last year.
Justin Bieber was arrested on drunk driving.
Oh,
We got the sneak peek of the Apple Watch.
I got an iPhone
Been
11
around
now.
for
What
that
time? What year
long.
did that come out?
Moving on up.
All right, 11's still not new. Everybody's on like 15.
Oh my god.
They're on like 15 now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Iggy Azalea released Fancy.
That's 10 years old.
She's been, you know what's crazy? She's been irrelevant for 9 years now.
VH1 had Love the 2000s.
Grammy
Oh, it's a
for
classic
Get
show.
Lucky. Time to get lucky. Remember that song? That song got annoying after a while too. Look at Justin Bieber's mugshot.
Girl Meets World made its debut on Disney Channel.
I remember that.
Wow, I thought that was way like, I thought that was only like 5 years ago. I thought that was like way like recent.
Nope.
Wow, 10
the
years
elevator
ago?
fight with Solange and Jay-Z.
Oh my God, that was 10 years
That
ago?
was 10 years ago.
How I Met Your Mother ended after 9 seasons.
Oh shit.
Underrated show.
I know you liked that show. I didn't
Big
really,
fan
I
of
didn't
that
hate
show.
it, but I didn't really
It was
watch
funny.
I
it.
liked How You Met Your Mother. You know they brought it back, but
How I
as
Met
like
Your
How I Met
Father.
Your Father
Mhm.
with Hillary Duff.
Oh, that
Yeah,
sucks.
no thanks.
Yeah. I hate when they do shit like that.
And it sucked, right?
It wasn't
Yeah,
as good as
of
the
course.
first
That's like I
one.
watched the new That 70s show or whatever they came like that recently where
yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
the worst.
I didn't hate
I didn't
that.
hate it.
I
I
didn't
didn't think it
watch
was
it,
that
but I heard
bad.
of it.
Yeah, I thought it was well done actually. It had like a lot of good callbacks. It was cheesy on purpose.
Mhm.
Like
It got its point across.
agreed.
I didn't hate it.
But yeah, I thought that was a fun trip down memory
Maybe
lane
that's
there.
what I was thinking of that instead of the Girl Meets World. Maybe I was thinking that 70s show that came out not too long ago. That was only a couple years at this point.
But then
but probably
that 70s show had that 80s show
Well,
and
that
that 90s show.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
That was like
and that
right,
90s show was the one with the girl, right?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
the one that's on Netflix.
With
I think,
Eric
that we're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one
That's
I didn't
the new
hate.
one.
Yeah,
That
one I
80s
liked.
show-
That
didn't
80s
do
show was a
well.
Yeah,
boss.
that was terrible. I knew I could have told you that.
Yeah.
They literally just tried doing the same formula, same type of characters in the 80s, just didn't work.
Yeah.
So recently, and I feel like I probably knew this already, but I heard it recently, so it reminded me. You know, like Fez.
Yeah.
That stood for
He's a
foreign
pencil
exchange
neck.
student.
Really?
That his name wasn't Fez. It stood for foreign exchange student. And they just called him Fez. F-E-S.
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact.
Nice.
Because his name was probably something like ignorantly long. Like,
Yeah. What else we got?
He's a pencil neck
10
pussy.
years
Wilder
ago.
Van Waralda.
Oh, shit. All right.
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt got married.
And adopted every Ethiopian child under the sun. And lived happily ever after.
Fun.
What's number 50? Boring. All right.
care?
There was 50 of them. God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
55 or some shit. But
Shit. I didn't realize it was that big of a list.
yeah, we skipped around a little bit.
Yeah, because a lot of it, I feel like
I
we
don't
are
care.
too old because
Yeah.
it is 10 years, and you're like, some of that shit, I was like
I don't know who
Taylor
this person
Swift. I'm like,
is.
what?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to Taylor Swift a day in my life.
Never. Let's get into our of the weeks.
Oh, okie dokie.
And then, do we have anything else to cover?
No,
or-
no, we don't. Thanks.
Oh, 55. Hold on. Did you see this one? It's when Kim Kardashian broke the internet with her cover of Paper magazine, where it was like just her whole ass.
Oh, yeah. I
And,
remember
yeah.
that.
The side
That was a very
profile.
ridiculous fucking
Yes.
image.
Oh, yeah.
So then, how long ago was her sex tape with Ray J then?
That's
Because that's probably even older,
Oh
right?
my
oh my
that's
god,
definitely
that's
older.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to say 2010,
That's crazy.
not even.
And when we're, while you're looking that up and we're in the mood of talking about pigs, local news, Angelina from Jersey Shore was caught dancing on the stage at Club 35.
Classic club.
Reported by TMZ recently.
The,
So
the best strip club in New Jersey. My
I
favorite.
watched the dance,
My
and it was
favorite.
very cringeworthy.
I'm sure
I mean,
it was.
she's not hot. Like, what are you doing?
I knew a girl that was stripping there that night. She doesn't normally
You
strip
said you
there.
had an invite, huh?
Yeah, I had gotten an invite. I said, oh, all right.
Yeah, come on, girl.
Yeah.
Angelina, come on.
I'm not doing that.
What are you doing?
Let's see.
What
Kim
are you
K,
doing, girl?
Ray J. Good old Ray J. He made sex tapes with everybody.
Who else did he make sex tapes with?
Um,
Ray J.
Let's see. The film was released on March 21st, 2007.
7. All right. I knew it was
my
2008, 2007. So that is old shit right there.
Yes,
Ray
indeed.
J. his R&B career is very bad.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't help but love it. Respect the man.
Brother of Brandy.
Yes, good old Ray J.
Fucker of Kim.
And I'm telling you, he's got a good lineup.
Yeah, not bad.
But no, we have
Let's get to
let's
the
do
dude
the
of the week.
The dude of the week. Okay.
Yes, and instead go to a younger dude. So let's hit that intro.
Oh, look at that.
I'm the dude, so that's what you call me.
Here we are. Time for the dude of the week.
You got to tell me about this dude. I don't really know much about this dude.
It's a younger dude, a 13-year-old
I know it's a boy dude.
prodigy.
Oh,
became
shit.
the first ever human to beat Tetris.
That's actually
Really?
cool as shit.
I didn't think you
when
could.
did
I didn't think
Tetris
you
come
could
out?
beat Tetris. I thought it just went on forever. Right? It just going on forever and got faster. That's all I assumed.
By the way, I mean, I don't think I've got through minutes.
I'm pretty good at Tetris.
I am not good at Tetris.
I've done Tetris sometimes to the point where I've been on one game for like 25 minutes, almost a half an hour.
Tetris was initially released in 1984.
The story of Tetris is insane. How they got it from Russia and shit. It was a Russian game that was stolen. Like there's a whole movie about it.
Get out, really?
Yeah. There's actually a movie I never saw it, but it came out in probably the last 2 years about how it was a Russian game and then we stole it during the Cold War.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So Tetris is 39 years old, and
no one
this
ever
is
got
the
to that.
only person. This
That's
13-year-old
impressive.
boy.
And there's a
apparently it
lot of
just shuts
versions of
down.
Tetris.
Like, it's not like a
big grandioso finish. Like,
No.
you beat Tetris.
You just can't play anymore.
And it just goes
Yeah.
fades to black.
Yeah.
And he was saying, "My hands hurt.
It's
My hands are numb."
It's a true kill screen.
Wow.
Tetris simply stops working once it
Wow.
gets to that point.
Did it say how long, how far, and how many points he got?
Let's see.
Because he had
level 157.
Wow.
Was the final level.
That's the final level.
Yeah.
What a strange number to end it at. Like, why would you just at 157
Why not
be
just
like,
go to 200?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
keep it at 150.
Yeah.
Or even go up to 160.
Yeah.
55. I
Yeah.
don't know.
157.
A nice even number.
Yeah. Like, why 157?
It's weird. I've probably gotten to like level 70, 80, 70 probably. Because I've played one game a couple times for close to a half an hour. But there comes a point where you fuck up once or twice and it's going so fast that it's like you're good if you're at the bottom like 2 rows still when they're coming down fast. If you're still down there, you're doing all right. But once you make one little fuck up down there and it starts to quickly fucking spiral out of control and stack up, and then you're done.
This says, while this kid is the first human to beat the game, this is not the end for ambitious Tetris players. It's actually possible to avoid every endgame trigger and reset at level 255.
Ah, then how did he beat it at
It
157?
says humans using computer programs can do it.
So if
was
you
he
have like an
doing
AI cheat?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, if someone clears level 255, Tetris actually resets to level 1.
And that's called the rebirth screen.
The rebirth.
Yeah.
But like, why not make it cooler?
I mean, it was built in the 80s.
I understand, but like, there's so many versions of Tetris now.
Yeah.
Like,
that was never my game, and neither was
so
Pac-Man.
like,
dude.
I'm kind of curious though. So is he playing it on a computer? Is he playing it on a Game Boy?
I think he was playing it on a.
So was it the original version? Like, I'm assuming like there's no tweaked version.
Apparently, he beat 3 world records in one game.
Wow.
Using quick
And where's he from? Where was this young good man from?
Let's see.
He reached the kill screen during level 157.
Oh.
Is he American or not? Because I imagine him being a little Asian boy.
No.
Or like a
little white man. Little white boy.
Or Caucasian
glasses,
boy.
yeah,
Typical. Your typical.
dork.
Those are illegal in New Jersey type of guys.
There's some videos on YouTube about it though, so if you want to check it out,
let's
definitely
that
do that.
sounds like a plan, folks.
But yeah, he is certainly our dude of the week.
Yeah,
this
respect
little
anybody
dude.
who can do that because that's impressive as fuck.
Yeah, I wish I had his
Tetris is
name
a
here,
legendary. Yeah, 13-year-old Tetris.
This article's kind of vague.
He's just a 13-year-old fucking Tetris messiah.
Tetris master.
Yeah, he's the game whiz. He's the
his
wizard.
name is Willis Gibson.
Willis Gibson.
And he goes by the online handle Blue Scooty.
Blue Scooty.
S-C-U-T-I.
Okay.
Blue Scooty.
So shout out to Blue Scooty,
Blue
who is
Gibson.
this week's dude of the week.
Scotty.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Probably something
Whatever,
we don't
Cody.
get, yeah.
Whatever, Cody.
Something we don't understand.
All
Mr.
right.
Willis Gibson.
Willis. And now we shall get to this week's moment of the week. And it comes from, well, it comes from a lot of things.
There's
but it
a
comes
few
from,
options this week.
But it comes from our correctional facilities of
in Vegas.
in Vegas. So this judge apparently was handing out quite the sentence to somebody, and they just did not want to hear it. So this man literally clears the fucking bench. If you've ever been in a court, I've never been in a court where the bench is low. Even like county court, like going for a ticket.
How did he jump that high?
He channeled his inner Brian Dawkins and his inner Troy Polamalu, and he cleared the judge's bench and attacked this judge. Like, it's bad to say, it looks crazy as all hell. And like, it's a lady too. It makes you feel a little bad because it's a lady. But can you imagine this man's rage?
Yeah.
You first of all, you're mad enough to attack a judge. You're crazy. You obviously have the bounce to get over that bench.
I hope you already were getting life in prison.
Yeah,
before you
because you
decide to
fucked
fly
yourself.
over there.
Like, she was probably handing out like the worst sentence you could probably think of, because otherwise it's not worth it. If you already aren't going to jail for life, you're at least doing 25 to life now.
Yeah, now you attacked a judge.
Yeah.
So-
Judge was injured, but okay, apparently.
Oh, well, either the way, that's attacking a judge. That's like attacking a police officer. That's like attacking any public official. You're done.
Not going to end well.
No.
Just not going to end well.
What was his thought? He's like, motherfucker. It looked like he literally jumped off a trampoline. Like, this is what the video looks like.
Surprisingly, he's been in jail before.
Oh, shocking.
Surprise.
Including in
Shocking.
2015 when he was sentenced to a minimum of 19 months for attempted theft.
Oh, great.
Stand-up citizen.
Absolutely.
As we'd expect.
Yeah, well, either way, it was this week's moment of the week because it just looks hilarious. And if you can meme that up and down, left and
Oh,
right,
my gosh.
and make that so many different funny fucking things. And like, if as long as the judge is all right, fuck it, who cares? You know?
Fuck it, right.
As long as she's all right, fuck it, who cares? She ain't gonna get nothing. She ain't hurt, you know what I'm saying? She's all right.
And that'll do it,
bad.
folks. Episode
Yeah, that's
42.
gonna do it.
It's
My
a
ass
new
hurts
year.
for
It's
sure.
any New Year's resolutions, folks, before we head out that you want to announce to the Dudecast community?
No, I didn't think of anything particular. I'm just gonna
Keep on rocking in the free
I'm
world.
gonna continue to try to kick ass.
I would
every
like to
day.
travel more. So if anyone wants to go on a vacation,
Take junk on
I like
vacation.
I want to make a better effort to hang out with friends more.
Yeah.
Even though I did move further away, I think that's kind of part of the reason why I'm like, I want to see my friends more.
Yeah.
You know? 3, 2, 1. So that's that, man. That's it. Nothing else. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself.
No, not worth it.
Yeah. So, with that being
everybody,
said,
we have a lot of shit coming up. We have some guests coming up.
yeah.
It's gonna be
You
fun.
want to plug that, or do you want to wait till next week
I'll
to
wait till
announce
next
it?
week.
Okay.
Might as well wait till next week.
Little cliffhanger. I like it.
Yeah. Keep you fucking guessing. All right, folks. Keep you on your toes. Everybody take it fucking sleazy.